Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me. So I've already prepped my skin for makeup. I've done my skincare. If you guys are interested in that, I will leave my skincare routine down below. I'm going to start with the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, which is my absolute favorite primer, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit of it and put it in the places around my face where I have more pores. And then if there's enough, just kind of cover the rest of my face. Spread it out evenly, but I really want to focus on like right here and on my forehead where I have larger pores. I love this primer, and now it comes in a bigger size, which I am really happy about. I've been using it for so long, and the one complaint is that it doesn't have much product in it, so it runs out really quickly. I'm going to be trying a new foundation today. This is the new Paula's Choice foundation. It is in the level 1, so we're gonna see how this works. It looks like it's gonna be a good match, and this is a matte foundation. We'll see. It's very liquidy, and I kind of misplaced my beauty blender. I have more, but I just wanted to give this another shot, the Eco Tools sponge, and I haven't been hitting it, which is an improvement. I don't think I love it. This foundation is a little light for me, so I'm about a N20 in Cover FX, so if you guys are lighter than me, this is going to be perfect. I was just afraid of the next one being way too dark because they only have like 5 colors and they don't really have any darker shades either, which is like a huge bummer. I wish companies would make products that cater to every skin tone. That would be great. This actually looks pretty on the skin. I don't hate it. So next I'm going to go with one of my favorite foundations. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Ivory, which I believe is the lightest color. But this is like a really nice creamy texture, and I think it looks really good on top of my foundation. It's not too high coverage, but it looks really nice. It honestly like isn't that light, so I like to go in with one of my favorite concealers and like tricks ever, and this is the Kat Von D White Out Concealer, and I just add like a couple little dots on the high points of my face so I can really get that like highlight look that we're all going for. But if we're too pale, it like doesn't exist. I have been doing my foundation first for so long, and then recently I switched it and I started doing my eyes first, so whatever. Okay, so I put a tiny bit of concealer, leftover concealer, on my eyes, which I've been using to prime them. And what I do is I go in with this shade right here in the e.l.f. contour palette because it's pretty close to my skin tone, and I put it on a giant fluffy brush and just set down that concealer. I learned this trick from Kissa. She's amazing. I've seen a lot of people do it, but after I saw Kissa start to do this, then I'm like, I want to do that too, and it actually works out really nice. So the first thing I'm going to do with my eyes is go in with this Makeup Geek shade called Petal Pusher. It's a nice like light mauve color, and I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush. This is the Wet n Wild Fluffy Brush. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. This was like $1. It's not too precise, but we don't want it to be too precise. We just want it to go in our crease. Perfect. I'm going to take my ColourPop shade. This already has a dent in it, and I've had it for like 2 or 3 weeks. Probably about 3 weeks. This is called Silver Lining, and I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques brush. This is one of their Bold Metals collection brushes. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. 201. It is a pointed brush. And we're just going to start our halo eye. Let me zoom you guys in. So we're just gonna go in the inner part of our eye and then on the outer part, and then we want the most pigmentation on both sides of that, and then slowly and very gently pulling that together. This is a really nice purple shade, especially for being vegan. It's kind of hard to get a nice pigmented purple. Alright, cool. And then going on with the other eye. So I've been doing this look for like 2 weeks straight, and you guys have been like, what is that? What colors are those? So I decided to show you guys. And then I'm going to use this color called Issues, also by ColourPop. This is a very light peachy color, and I'm actually just going to put that on my finger. I like doing that for halo eyes. And you can kind of get like the most pigmentation and like a perfect little blend there. Back in and blend that out a little bit more. So I'm going to go back in with that Wet n Wild brush and the Makeup Geek pedal pusher and start my lower lash line. And I'm just going to put it all on my lower lash line, and I like to bring my eyeshadow like down quite a bit. If it gets a little bit too far down, you can always just clean that up. But also I just like having that nice like gradient blending. Then I'm going to go back in with that Real Technique brush. Then I am going to take this Sigma Small Tapered Blending Brush. I love this brush so much. If you guys don't have this brush, I think you need it for like your inner corner and your brow highlight. It's so good. I've been seeing like so much controversy lately with people using Morphe, and I'm like, oh, Sigma was the brand before Morphe and everyone loved it, and now everyone all of a sudden loves Morphe. I still love Sigma brushes. I've never tried Morphe. I'm probably never gonna try Morphe because, oh, by the way, this is Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek, and I'm just gonna put it on my brow bone. I'm probably never gonna try Morphe because they're probably never gonna be certified Logical Harmony cruelty free, or you know, anywhere, because I don't think they give a shit about cruelty free. But Sigma, they're actually really cool about like knowing which of their products are vegan and stuff like that, so that's really awesome of them. As far as like an affiliate code or whatever, I am an affiliate with them. If you guys purchase through my link, I will get a small commission, and I have received a few products from Sigma. I am allowed to use other brushes too. I guess the thing with Morphe is that people are saying like, oh, we're not allowed to use any other brushes, we're just allowed to use Morphe, so that's kind of where the problem comes in. But Sigma, I think they're a really cool company, and I love working with them personally. And if my absolute favorite Sigma brushes did break or whatever, I would rebuy them again because I think they're that good. Rebuy them again. I never bought them, but you know what I mean. If they broke, I would purchase them myself. But they're actually really good, and I've never had a problem with any of them shedding I've never had a problem with any of them, you know, breaking. They're really high quality brushes. So I'm going to go in with my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder on my Eco Tools sponge, just right underneath my eyes a little bit. And then while my foundation is still wet, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Dip Brow in Granite. I love this stuff. I've used so much of it, and I'm going to use the Anastasia brush in, I don't know what this is, but their eyebrow brushes are bomb. Like the dual ended ones, they're so good. I have 2 of them, they're so good. I usually shave off half of my eyebrows, but I haven't done it in a few days, so they're kind of growing back. My eyebrows might be a couple different of shapes, so just ignore that. I've also been doing my brows before I set my foundation, and it actually gives me more time to like work with my brows, and I think they look nicer when I do that. So just a little tip, if you guys like set your foundation right away, so I just go in and like fix all the creases right before I set it. I haven't been setting it right away, and actually I think it looks nicer, and it gives me more time to focus on the rest of my makeup. So what I've also really loved doing lately is taking my Wet n Wild brow kit. Mine is gross, I know, but I just take the powder part and I dip that into my brow brush and then just kind of fill in the areas where it's a little bit sparse. Then I'm just gonna go in with my Furless ME2 brush with a little bit of concealer. This is the Oprah Skin Sculpting Concealer in the shade Dawn. By the way, guys, I don't love how this foundation is sitting on my skin. It's like literally sitting on my skin. It doesn't look like it's sunk in to my skin at all. And I don't like that at all. But we're gonna work with it. I just hate when it seems like you've spent money on something that you're gonna love and you don't end up loving it. I think actually this is a pretty good color match, but I'm going to go in anyway with the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare finishing powder in the shade Fair. And this just has like kind of an orangey tint to it. And the orange tint doesn't really bother me. It just makes more light foundations appear to be like a little bit darker and more like skin. And by the way, I'm setting my face with this Furless CB4 brush. I love this brush so much. How many times have I talked about it with you guys? This is like my holy grail brush. I use it every single day. When it's being washed, I get really upset because I can't use it. I don't like my skin to be tacky. It feels a little bit tacky, so I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild mattifying powder just on the spots where it does feel a little bit tacky. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing my face. I haven't had enough coffee today. This is cute. I'm gonna have to go buy another one. Great. I just broke my Wet n Wild brow kit. I'm gonna have to go today and buy a new one. But if I didn't tell you guys already, I wanted to tell you that Wet n Wild is being really weird with us over the years, especially recently. They've been really weird about their vegan products. So if I tell you something is vegan, it's because I've seen that for me, they've told me or someone else that I know that something is definitely vegan. But what they've been doing, which is really cute of them, thank you so much Wet n Wild, they've been telling other people that it's not vegan. So it's like they'll tell me that this product, the brow kit, they told me like 2 years ago was vegan, and then they'll tell someone else, oh, by the way, that's not vegan. Or what? So just take everything that they say is vegan with a grain of salt and use your best judgment. For me, I can't find any ingredient in here that would be a animal derived ingredient, but also just like also take that with a grain of salt. So you know, we're all just doing our best. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. contour palette. This is my favorite, you guys know. This is my absolute favorite shade, the cool tone shade, and I'm going to use my Royal and Langnickel contouring brush. I love this brush so much, and what I've been doing lately is just sucking in my cheeks. Then it doesn't go down too far, I feel like. Cool. Under my chin, my jawline. Someone told me the other day, oh my god, your face looks so thin. I'm like, yeah, it's called contouring. He's like, no, that's not makeup. And I'm like, I need you to go home and like look up a tutorial about contouring and then come back and tell me what you learned. The power of makeup, man, it's amazing. You can create new facial features. This was also a man, and I'm pretty sure he's straight heteronormative man, so he's probably never really dealt with makeup that much. But look at my brand new cheekbones. Oh my god, don't they look fabulous? It took me about 5 seconds to draw them on. I'm gonna go into Shimma Shimma, which is a Makeup Geek eyeshadow shade, which is kind of fucking weird, but I'm gonna use that as a highlighter because I've been using it as a highlighter a lot lately. And I'm just going to hit up all the usual spots on my face. I've been really loving using eyeshadows as highlighter lately. I have like 73 highlighters and I'm like, oh, I really want to use this eyeshadow. Okay. On top of my brow too, yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Geek Pigment and Sugar Rush. Can you guys see like the reflex and stuff? How pretty. And I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that and focus that on the back of my cheek. Oh, by the way, I use the Sigma Soft Blend Concealer Brush. If you guys have watched my channel for a while, you know that I love this brush. And I'm really not blowing like smoke up anyone's butt like by saying that I really do like Sigma. Like, their brushes are really good. I kind of forgot how much I like the St. Lucia blush. I'm not really using this contour color because I don't like that it has like shimmer in it. I did like it for a long time, but I think it pulls like a little bit too warm for me, and the shimmer just kind of irritates me. But I do really like this blush, and this is the dual fiber blush brush from Sigma as well, and I love this brush. Honestly, the brushes that I use most are Sigma and Furless, and they do not tell me to say anything about their brushes. I've never received a dime from their company, but both of them have sent me product, but I'm still not going to lie about some brushes that I got for free. Like, what else are they doing for me? Nothing. I just really like their brushes. They're really good. Pull out my septum. Yeah. Now I'm gonna do the most magical part, which you guys ask me all the time. What are you wearing? This is the ColourPop gel liner in the color Exit. This stuff is magical. Mine kind of like messed up a little bit, but it actually like I like got crushed a little bit, but it actually made it better. So I'm just gonna throw that on my lower waterline. This really makes your eye pop. And this is a trick that like drag queens use all the time, except theirs are like giant hashtag goals. Mine is just like somewhat normal, but not like goals. I'm gonna start my wing doing the tattoo liner in Trooper. This might be the first time I ever do my eyeliner on camera, but I might like give up halfway. We'll see how it goes. I just like extend my lower lash line out. I draw another little line to kind of like marry them together. Oh fuck. It's okay. It's okay. Because what my favorite trick is you just take a tiny bit of concealer on a brush and just clean that up. Mother chucker. See, you guys, y'all always tell me, oh my god, your wings are perfect. No, they're not. I just go in with concealer to trick you like they are perfect. Okay, I'm gonna finish this off camera because this is too much. So the last thing I'm going to do to my eyes to finish up the look is lashes, and I have a stacked pair right here of 2 Ardell lashes. I believe that I included them in my last month's favorite, but I'm just going to use my House of Lashes glue, which I get from Sephora.com. And I get the, I think I've told you guys before, I get the $10 every year of Sephora flash shipping. So then if I run out of lash glue, I'm not paying, you know, $7 or whatever for shipping every single time. So that makes it like more affordable in the long run. And of course I use Ebates to get cash back on my purchases. I will leave my referral link down below. I think you get $10 off your first purchase or something like that. I didn't sign up through anyone because I didn't know that. I just thought it was a scam when I first used it. So I just signed up because I first heard Trisha Paytas talking about it and I was like, this sounds like a scam. But I've actually gotten so much cash back from that website. I think I've gotten like $300 cash back. So I'm just going to let that get tacky. And in the meantime, I am going to go in with a ColourPop lippy pencil. This is BFF3. It's a little dark, and just line the outer part of my lips. I love these lippy pencils. I think it's a really great product that ColourPop is coming out with, and you guys know with ColourPop, I'm very hit or miss. And then I actually got a ColourPop satin lippy, which I don't like these at all, but I'm gonna try it anyway. This is in the color Dopey. I'm just gonna try it out. And the reason I kind of like fill in part of my lips is just to make them look a little bit fuller. But then I go in and overline them anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I don't love this color, but it's fine. Then I'm gonna go back in with the BFF3 and then just kind of make the outside darker again, just to create that nice little ombre moment. I want my lips to be as big as Raven's. If you guys don't know who Raven is, this is Raven. She's my background. She has really good makeup. She was the runner-up on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 2. She should have won though. Haha! One more thing I'm gonna do to my eyes that I almost forgot. This is the e.l.f. mascara. It is the 3-in-1 mascara. It looks like this. Going to go in on the bottom lashes. And then actually the reason why I really love this brush is because you can get right in your inner corner and then not get any other lashes. Because I don't like to put mascara on my lashes when I put on falsies. But you gotta get it in that inner part or else it's gonna look weird. Oh, and something else I forgot to do. You guys, I just had like a dance party. Not a dance party. But I was just listening to music and like singing to myself. I was like trying on outfits that I bought from Forever 21. Okay, so I can't find my old trusty Steely Style line and seal. So I'm going to be using the Kat Von D lip liner in Scully to do my waterline, my upper waterline. So I'm going to take my good old Ultra Sao Paulo and just put that right in the middle. Because I'm not digging this lip color that much. And just make a little ombre. Then I'm going to apply my lashes real quick. Then let me just take a second to do my hair and I will be right back. So this about completes the look. I'm just going to take the Milani Make It Last setting spray. And I told you guys that this was vegan. And they labeled it vegan on their website and then they took it down. So every time I go into the drugstore, I like look around at things and see if they're vegan or not. And I go online and whatever and make sure it's vegan. So I bought this thinking it was vegan and then they took it down. So no one is really sure if they're vegan. Milani is also really sketchy about their vegan products. So I'm not sure if this is vegan, but I'm still gonna use it up. I'm almost out, so I'm not gonna repurchase it though. I'm not gonna repurchase it until I know for sure that it's vegan. So if you guys have contacted them and found out if it's vegan for sure, please send me a DM or whatever on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching my little get ready with me. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing how I do a halo eye. I know that you're not supposed to really do wing liner with a halo eye, but I don't give a shit. I do whatever I want. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this type of video. Hit that subscribe button and also hit the little notification bell and don't miss when I upload. I know it's a little bit few and far between I get a chance to sit down and film, but I really appreciate when you guys watch my videos. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.